Hi guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut. It's Monday morning after Goodwood and we are extremely tired. Is that what you wanted? I think that's what you wanted, wasn't it?
It's lacking energy. It's going to lack energy, this intro. I'll pre-warn you, it's going to lack, I mean,
It'll get better when we go to the previously recorded videos.
Yeah. There's no Lenergy. There's no Lenergy today.
There is not, no.
But what an amazing show Goodwood was.
I know.
Like, really positive.
I'm just blown away by... obviously, we levelled up on the stand, which was a big thing. The location was amazing, the footfall was amazing, and the love that we got from people this weekend was like, it was quite humbling actually, because people just... I mean, there was a few nasty comments that when you're walking around, you overhear some people. Be a bit horrible, don't you? Yeah. Don't like those flat face wheels.
Oh, the wheels, do you know what? I think that was the only thing, but it was a great talking point because we say that I found myself saying the same thing each time, they're big in the US, we're trying to bring them over to the UK. I think they look great, it might take a bit of time.
I started like that.
And then you just give up?
No, but then I turned it around and said, that's because your brain's not clever enough to embrace newness.
Instead of taste is subjective, which is
that's right. Yeah, you're not open to change, then, are you?
No.
You like spoked wheels because they look like alloy wheels. Anyway, let's get off the negativity. It's glass half. Yeah, we are glass half full today. Half empty, half full. Is that what?
You're empty.
Whatever it is. Yeah. I'm depleted.
Yeah, your battery's about 7%. You've had the little red logo come up on your phone.
The human red logo.
Low mode.
So this week we have got. We're going to follow up on some more Goodwood content. We review the Octa, which in some parts is really good, and in some parts we can critique it.
Yeah.
We are going to do some parts for it actually, because we can replicate the forged carbon that comes on the Octa. So we can do a forged carbon light bar, forged carbon spoiler.
And Land Rover are going to hate that. They're going to hate it because they should have done it in the first place. They're lazy. They're so lazy, and they wonder why people come to Urban.
There you go. You can cut there. That's it. So the cars are back from Goodwood. They're in a little bit of a mess. They drove in overnight last night. They had to drive through the festival, so they are a little bit muddy. We will complete our QC checks and get them ready for sale. First things first, the customer who bought this Range Rover Sport has a dilemma. He does not know which wheels to choose from. So we need your help. We have options. We have 3 options for you to choose from. First up, we have the UV6, which is the black multi-spoke wheel with the floating center cap. Then we have the UV1R, which is the multi-spoke wheel. And lastly, we have the UV7, which is a flat face wheel. So there you go, guys. Choose 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you think the customer should go for on our launch Range Rover Sport? John, we don't know what wheels are going on that yet.
Right.
We need to find out. We've got to choose. The Range Rover will stay silver. How long, you reckon? 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It stays, so we've just got to do a wrap check on that.
Have you actually decided, do people know the colour? Do you even know the colour?
I don't even know the colour. That's the second dilemma. What colour do we paint the second Range Rover Sport? I was saying to everyone at the show at the weekend, it should be Estrel Blue. There's a little bit of a kickback to the previous one we done on gold, I think satin gold wheels. Photo coming up. Now, what do you think? Should we do the same again, or should we go
Lamborghini orange? What's the name of that paint?
Oh, a Rankios.
I love that colour.
I know, but you can't paint a Range Rover Sport orange.
You can.
Can you? Can you paint a Range Rover Sport orange?
Definitely can.
Cammy's nodding behind the camera. Yes, we are urban. We will tell you what looks good.
There you go.
New statement, mission statement. No, we can't paint it orange. No, we can't. Like, are you insane, brother? Estrel Blue is always going to be a winner. I think it will go that colour. think it will. But it's ready to be painted now. It's ready to go.
Ready to go.
We were just doing the R&D on the last bumper, weren't we?
Yeah.
So everything's been there ready to...
Yeah, we're all good to go. All raw carbon ready to go, yep.
And has this all been signed off now? There's parts everywhere.
Well, you'll have to speak to Mike about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if he signed it off or not, but he has been mucking about with it Friday and today, so. But yeah, we're nearly there. Glass is out, we're good to go.
Look at this, you can see how amazing it looks on the inside, just as much as it looks on the outside. All hand-laid carbon. This probably took someone about 3 or 4 days to 3 or 4 days, I think.
Yeah, at least,
something like that, yeah. All trimmed perfectly, all ready. We've got, oh, they're neat, aren't they?
Much better, aren't they?
So this is the development that we work on, guys, where basically this is the Land Rover light that we've got to put into the bumper. And I'm guessing this fits, so I'm going to assume the people watching now,
that will
and
fit.
this is going to fit the first time I go like this, but this is the 3D print that we're going to replicate in plastic to have a mount so we can have the factory fog light in our car. And is it going to like a glove?
Absolutely, have some faith.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then we know that this light will fit into our bumper exactly the same as the factory. You can see here, this return has just been made, so yeah, go straight in. So that's the Range Rover Sport and the Vogue done. We don't know what colour we're painting that, but it's stripped and ready. Urus, green Urus,
Yeah.
Any damage?
A little bit of superficial damage, but being in Ozotech, polish it up, be fine.
Okay, and then the last thing is the Defender. What wheels?
We're going to go with the UC9, and that's purely based on they're the wheels I like.
You like, so you chose.
Yeah, someone had to.
So it's back, but on two.
It's currently on both wheels, but I'm going to put UC9s all round.
Okay,
on
so it's on the wrong tyres as well, so we've got to get all of the tyres swapped around.
Yeah.
It's never easy, is it?
No. Other than that, this car's fine. Came back with no damage. Happy with that?
Oh, perfect. Right, so that can go straight over to be sold. Special edition Defender, Verde Hermes signature build will be up for sale as well. It's a V8, it comes with vintage tan interior with our new trim. It is absolutely amazing, went down a dream at the show. Get in touch if you like that one as well. So a visit to Goodwood wouldn't be a visit to Goodwood without
A visit to our good friends.
good friends. They are good friends, aren't they? Where are we going, Lenny?
We are going to the Land Rover stand to look at the new Defender Octa. We don't have Reese with us this year. He's on the stand, but we've left him there because last time he crawled under the car to see the fixings for his side steps. So we're going in a little bit more incognito, even though I'm fully urban branded, Si's fully urban branded, and we'll probably get thrown out at some point, but we move.
Shut.
Right, so we're going to come back. Let's go grab a coffee, unless
They knew we was coming. Yeah, they knew we was coming. We'll be back. Right, let's see whether we're allowed in.
How you doing, all right? Hey? Yeah. Is that all right?
No, of course it is.
Yeah?
It is. You enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I'll get a picture when you come out.
Yeah, of course. No problem at all. I was gonna say, are you like sort of security? It'd be nice if you could like pretend to throw us out. Thank you. Well, the arches are big, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's actually a lot wider than I thought.
Yeah. So,
Chelsea Truck Company did that first.
no, No, I'm going to show you something. Right, so look at that grille, yeah? Yeah. About 4 years ago, when I was doing my first renderings, yeah, that's on the internet.
Wow.
Four years ago.
So that's like forged carbon fibre.
Yeah, I mean, personally, is it the car for forged carbon? Not really.
2x2 carbon,
Maybe, yeah.
maybe, but I mean, it just.
I mean, now
two snorkels.
Now, I know, odd. I may see. Now I've seen it in person. Like the width of it looks great. They've obviously changed the front canard area to incorporate the width on the front. I like this. This looks cool.
It's quite underwhelming though, isn't it? For what, 150 grand? You imagine
165, I think it is.
165 grand.
Yeah.
So you imagine what you got with the XRS. Our XRS for 165 grand. Recaro seats, carbon seat backs, you know, full carbon bonnet.
There is the engine in this, which is the same engine as in the SV, so it will be phenomenal. But for me, first impression is it doesn't know what it wants to be, because you've got this super cool wide body city look coupled up with small, you know, like off-road tyres.
I'm surprised they didn't try their version of a roof light bar.
Well, SV came to us and looked at our roof light bar. We had meetings with SV, so they looked at the roof light bar, and I'm guessing because of the 0 to 60s and the timings and whatever, they must have not gone for it because of like reduction in like airflow or something like that.
I mean, I've seen videos of it going around the Nurburgring, drifting out. I mean, the performance is going to be incredible, but styling-wise, meh.
Yeah, so obviously the forged carbon runs from the outside to the inside as well. I think it's got carbon seat backs as well.
Oh, it's got carbon seat backs.
Bucket seats, yeah. I mean, so.
But is this going to do what the SV Sport did? 165 grand straight to 115 in 6 months?
Yeah, and not even that. Yeah, I mean, we've just bought a 400 mile SV Sport for 135k. It's 4 months old and it was 190 grand new. So it shows what the market does. When you can't control it.
The price point resets back to where it should have been.
Yeah.
The SV Sport should have been a 120 to 135 grand car.
Yeah, I like this, like the width. That being all one piece is really cool.
I also don't know where it's like who's going to buy it with the off-road tyres and actually get it muddy. That's the other thing.
I know. So I can already see. I mean, we've already been called by people to say, "What are you doing for the Octa?" And already you know that they're going to have a spoiler. They're going to change it to road-bearing fast Pirelli tyres. I mean, look at the. I don't want to be too critical, but look at the alignment of the petrol cap and the arch and where it's coming off the car.
Oh yeah, look.
Like, you wouldn't want to display that, would you? It's terrible. Exhaust look cool. Coming out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wheels manufactured by the same company that make our wheels as well.
Really?
Yeah, he got the contract for it. Yeah. Yeah, so our wheels are made in exactly the same place as Land Rover's wheels.
I do like the width, the aggression. It looks like one of those like ice road going.
Yeah, certainly a contender for like a G-Wagon beater, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's nice to speak to someone from Land Rover there, and we know that we'll probably end up doing some parts for this.
Do you think you'll do separate parts?
No, you know what? Now I've looked at it and I can see what people are going to do, and what he said about the road-bearing tyres. Well, I can see people widening the offset even more, because even though they widen the track, it still sits.
Yeah, the arches are really wide.
Yeah, quite tame. Yeah, so I can see people pushing the track out even further. Road-bearing tyres, so it looks like a fast, cool truck. Yeah.
Oh, look at the seats.
I actually think we'll end up doing some bits on this.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, let's go and get a picture with Land Rover security, because he wanted a picture with us.
I hope you enjoyed your job at Land Rover.
Cheers, mate. I mean, that isn't very. It's not very dolphin friendly, is it?
No, it's not.
So speaking of electric, we've got a very interesting car coming in the next couple of weeks.
We was called by Hyundai to have a razz around in there. Is it Ionic
the Ionic
5N? Yeah.
Which is, I think about 650 brake horsepower, all electric. We're still not convinced by electric, are we? You
No,
remember
we're
we
not,
had that?
but apparently this is blistering. It got 10 out of 10 by Autocar, and
So it has to be good.
It has to be good.
So the last sort of hot hatch that we went out in together was the
that
Yaris
Yaris,
GR,
yeah.
which we absolutely loved.
Lenny, stop it!
Very analog, like.
Ready?
How are we, mate?
Yeah, you are.
You good?
Hey, Dan, Mark. How's things, you right?
Yeah.
You moving out? she kicked you out.
This is my sandwich.
How you doing, right?
£7 for an ice cream.
Yeah, I thought you kicked you out.
Look, Sean's carrots, this is how you get a Vuelta. You get your sandwiches with you. You don't buy any of this
Save
lot.
where you can.
You had a good show?
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, busy.
I love this
busy.
place.
You do, yeah?
Yeah, I love it.
Jan's down later as well. Yeah, he'll be on the stand a little bit later. So if you want to pop over.
Yeah, no, well, it's all about racing cars now, so that's what
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right, good to see you, mate. There you crack on. See you later. See you later.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah, new M5. See the plug-in.
Yeah, I mean it looks cool from the front. I mean, what's this? 100 grand probably?
Yeah, it's a big car, isn't it? Big heavy car. What's the weight say?
130 grand for a saloon. They should put here.
Look, two and a half thousand kilos. What's that? Like nearly two and a half ton.
Yeah,
In a,
they
what's
should
meant to
put
be a
here
sports
model
car.
showing 130k. Price after 3 months 90.
I mean, 727 brake horsepower. When's it going to stop? I mean, that was like, you know, even 10 years ago, that was like 150 brake, 200 brake horsepower more than a supercar.
But not much
obscene.
quicker, not to 60, is it?
No, because it's nearly 2.5 tonne. I think that's the biggest thing, because you look at the E30 M3, it always was the ultimate driving machine,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I mean, look, you've got a V10, M5, V8, and they're just,
I like this setup though, like with containers.
yeah.
We're looking for designs on new stands, so if you are in the stand industry,
I've just seen the
give us a shout. Containers, stands, build-ups. We want to buy it. We want to buy it all.
I've just seen the Bugatti Tourbillon. Can we go and have a look at that, please?
No, it's not a Bugatti. It's a Bugatti.
Bugatti.
It's not a Tourbillon, it's a Tourbillon.
What?
Tourbillon, yeah.
Are you chav shaming me? You are chav shaming me. Tourbillon.
So it's-
no, it's Italian. Tourbillon.
So it's a Bugatti Tourbillon to
Tourbillon.
us, or it's a Bugatti Tourbillon. Tourbillon.
How are we?
Good, yourselves?
Are you security or are you? Yeah, you look it. Yeah, good, you?
I remember you. I remember Yanni.
How you doing?
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, you all right?
Yeah, all
Yeah,
good,
very
all good.
good.
You looking after this all weekend then?
For the next 4 months.
Oh, really? Oh, you go with it? What about the sale? Do you come with it?
Officially, though, there's none left.
It's only one, yeah.
They've sold it.
They've
There's
sold them
never
all.
any left though, is there?
Officially, no.
No.
I don't think we really need to talk about that,
No,
do
we
we?
don't know.
like-
It's just beautiful. It's
Yeah.
a work of art.
On this.
Huh?
It's the fastest car in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
There is no 0 to 60. 0 to 100 in 1.6 seconds.
What?
And it does. And it does.
So next, let's go and see how much Lamborghini have screwed us up by bringing out this SE.
I mean, the biggest change on this SE is the rear number plate. I mean,
Yeah.
apart from the engine and all the technology, I mean, styling-wise, the rear number plate has moved down to the bottom.
Yeah, and I think from looking on the internet, I think they've made the rear diffuser and the rear bumper one unit, which is a real pain in the goddamn ass.
Like, look how busy it is already. Like 10 to 8. People get their money's worth at Goodwood.
It's the only show that I know that opens at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But there is a lot to see.
Look at that silhouette.
Oh,
That looks strong, doesn't
yeah.
it? That is hard. Yeah.
I love the Revuelto because the Aventador is my all-time favourite car, and that just looks like a nice modern version. They haven't lost the aggression in the design.
Yeah, the
have they?
breakup, the
So
carbon
cool.
is just so good.
Ja, precies. Echt wel. Ja.
You're just waiting for that man to go out
There
the
we go.
shot.
See?
Go, quick.
Got his bum. There we go. Boom.
So first thing they've done is there's no slam panel at the front here. Look, bonnet comes all the way down over it. So the bonnet used to stop there before. So it's completely different. Look how long it looks. The nose is like, looks very much like a Cayenne.
Yeah, it does.
It
It
does,
does.
like a Cayenne, yeah.
I mean, this is going to be very popular. It's going to be another really popular.
Because of the hybrid element and obviously company car tax, I think there's real good benefits to owning this as a hybrid.
So, are you just going to have to do an overlay instead then?
I know, down the bottom, look,
Because nothing comes off, does
They've
it?
got this integrated area at the bottom, which will have to slide over the top.
Do you think they do this to make it more difficult for modifiers? Do they think about this, or do you think they're just doing their own thing? Do you think we're small fry and they don't even care? They're just doing their
I'd
own
like to
thing.
think there's pictures of our cars on the walls and hate and like dartboards of me and you.
You design them. I just try to sell them.
Yeah, so look,
Oh yeah.
all one unit, which could actually be cool.
Because that's a big unit to replace from there downwards, isn't it?
Yeah, we would just obviously reverse engineer this and then have some big diffuser coming out of there. So it could actually be really cool. I don't think anything's the same. Maybe the roof spoiler will fit, which will be a bonus. It's soft though, isn't it, compared to the last one? And this big bump coming out of here where the number plate used to be, it's like, see what I mean about the Cayenne back?
Yeah,
the
but
Cayenne Coupe.
It's like the L494 Sport and the L461 where they moved the plate down.
Oh, there's some nice little details here which we can drop carbon into. Oh, well, I've got some ideas.
There's something about it that makes me just feel bad being in Electric Avenue. There's just something about me that just don't feel right. Oh, I don't know what that.
What, in here? Stood in here, in the electric area? It's
I
like,
think that might change my mind.
I'm looking for a tree to hug at the moment.
And a dolphin to stroke.
Are we allowed to say that on camera? Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think it looks cool,
the Ioniq 5N. So we're getting that in a couple of weeks. 650-ish brake horsepower, four-wheel drive, all electric.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be fun.
Yeah,
that
so
might
if
change
you're
our
in Milton
minds.
Keynes in 2 weeks' time, stay off the streets because that will be screaming around everywhere.
I did see a couple of stories. One of them in a kebab house, it looked like, having a little dance. So
Yeah, so
they're hung over.
we come to do like a promotional piece of work for the guys at Auto ID. But as you can see, young lads will be young lads, won't they?
Yeah.
Us mature people were in bed by 10, here for 7 when the show opened. But
5:30, these boys,
Yeah.
they're not going to roll in until about 10.
we would like to say that they do a fantastic job, but they just don't.
No, they do. Brilliant, lad.
Right, so Auto ID Take 2. Personally, I don't think they deserve the airtime, but Lenny's talked me into going and seeing them.
Well, I'm just hoping that they're not going to be like in a crumpled mess somewhere in a kebab shop floor in Chichester.
They will be, yeah.
They will be, but you know, good bands. This looks like battery.
This is like a DOS fest.
Hello, mate. We're awake today.
This is like Take 2.
Yeah, are you on it?
Yeah,
It was just a couple of minutes.
turn up till lunchtime.
It was a couple of minutes.
Yeah, how's the show been for you guys?
It's been actually very busy. It's been in and out though. Like for example, this morning you get here, And from like 8 till 9, you're like, well, we're going out of business. This was pointless. about 9 o'clock, 9:30, it starts to warm up.
That's what happens when you go out on the lash all the time. It starts to play with your brain, and you go through like all of these emotions.
No, this is why you go out on the lash, because you know no one's going to be here before 9 o'clock anyway. So.
Oh, okay. There is.
Yeah, that's why.
You got new products on the stand then, or?
We have, yes.
Come on, then. Do you want to get your auto ID on and show us? That's a beautiful colour. What's that, by the way?
So this is Millennium Jade. It's a Nissan GTR colour.
Repainted?
Not repainted, wrap.
Wow.
Yeah.
What company?
So it's actually, the vinyl's tech wrap. It looks like a Nosatec, but they're fairly similar. But
Yeah.
it's tech wrap. It's a new colour they've just brought out, and it was actually wrapped by a couple of guys that, one of the guys who works for me, Ben, used to work for him. He had a wrap company back in the day, but now they do like contract work for McLaren.
That looks amazing.
It looks really good.
So it's not like a business, but yeah, I'm super happy about how it's turned out. I went a little bit wide boy with the wheel spec.
Is this wing replacement?
Yes, but I'm going to be truthful. That's not an Auto ID product.
Right. Okay.
That's a supplier reach
Just
out
so you
to
know,
us.
that's not what you sound like.
Sorry, that's an Auto ID product. That's not one of ours, but we can supply.
The business earns money from it, whatever.
It does, yeah.
And is
But
this a
then the rest of it
replacement
is all
bumper,
us.
or is this?
That's standard bumpers, but we've replaced every bit of trim on the front of the bumper.
So vents, intake, side intake,
Everything,
splitter.
yeah.
The centre trim's been.
Centre ducts new, the side ducts are new, the splitters new, grills are new. So
Is this coilovers or air?
No, this is on standard suspension, but it's on springs, lowering springs.
MSS.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's low, isn't it?
it is. Yeah. So, to be honest, someone was coming up to me earlier and said, "Oh, do you have problems with clearance?" And typically, you don't really have.
At that point, you decided to lie, yeah?
I just said, I said, no, I've never.
We'll keep a spare splitter for you on the
That
shelf.
is a spare one. In fact, I had to drive in with no splitter on. It's just been 3M'd off.
That's a
So you
beautiful.
don't
That's
have
a
trouble
beautiful
with
colour.
clearance, but you had to drive in with no splitter on.
Yes. So I didn't have clearance problems. So this is our brand new splitter we just released for this. 3-piece, clip straight in. This was a more aggressive style because a lot of the G80 ones, they're either super chavvy or super subtle.
Yeah.
So we wanted to try and
Something in
hit a
between.
bit of a balance.
I like the fact that you've done it 3-piece as well, so if someone clips a corner or something, at least you can just do the edge.
Well,
yeah.
no, the trick is you still charge them for the full
Literally, you're giving it all away. This will go on YouTube.
I'm lying. I'm joking. No, but it's true.
easier to ship.
It's shipping. The main reason we do it is shipping because shipping.
You quarter the size of the box, don't
Exactly.
you?
Yeah. So that's the main reason. Yeah. So we like you guys. We collaborate with Miltech Cool.
Yeah.
So they've got our stock on the ground there, which helps massively because cuts down the tax problem, cuts shipping times down.
Yeah, we went through about 4 years of pain before we realised that would help.
You need to.
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah.
And Americans want to deal with Americans. They don't like dealing with Brits.
Yeah.
Which I understand.
They want British product, but they don't want to deal with Brits.
That's it. Yeah. I don't know.
Finally, R8.
Yeah.
The big boy.
Your little pony.
Yeah, I'll give you a little tour around that.
It's actually a 3-team of body kit.
Well, Si he's a massive R8 fan. This is your favourite.
I've had every version of the R8 apart from this one.
Really?
Every version.
You
Yeah.
had a rear-wheel drive one ever?
Oh no, that's the only one.
Why did you go rear-wheel drive?
Because I can't drive.
You can
That's what.
Like, to be
can
honest,
pedal, yeah?
Yeah, I can pedal a little bit, but I drove a 4-wheel drive one. It's a bit like a Golf R.
Yeah, it just does everything for you.
And when I drove one of these, the steering's lighter, it feels a lot more direct, and coming from like the M4 being 750 brake, I wanted to still feel excited, and this kind of ticks that box.
Yeah.
But basically what we've done, they've got the R8 GT, and there's 250 or 300 ever made in the world. So we've basically made a very close kit to the Audi R8 GT.
Yeah.
And then obviously it's got MSS height adjustable suspension on it. Just put the tillets in. Yeah. They were a nightmare to fit. Yeah.
They look awful, by the way.
You don't like them?
No, they look cool, but I mean in terms of comfort.
No. That's the most
get
comfortable
the
seat you've sat in.
Do I need to stretch out?
Yeah, stretch out. I think you can
Limber up.
just slide in.
So you just pass it up.
Easy.
Easy. Tell me now, they ain't bad.
I mean, your seat is all the way forward. You are a little jockey, aren't
Half
you?
the size of you.
Yeah. But no, I mean it's comfortable.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Because the idea is obviously we're a vehicle styling shop in the UK, but that's not the end goal. Like we want to have all around the world, and we'll have headquarters in every region and all that sort of so.
Aim big, baby. Aim big.
That's it,
Nice,
aim
man.
big.
Nice.
Be careful what you wish for, though.